Joining us, we begin with the News 5 Investigates follow-up.
A Pueblo driver says her car was towed from her apartment complex for expired tags, but she has the proof showing they were valid.
Yeah, it ended up costing her over $250 to get the car out of impound, while the tow company admits no wrongdoing.
Well, this afternoon we have a positive update in the case. Chief investigative reporter Eric Ross live in the Springs, where a News 5 viewer decided to cover that woman's tow bill. Eric?
Rob, good afternoon. You know, we know a lot of people are unfortunately struggling to make ends meet during the coronavirus pandemic. So when one loyal News 5 viewer watched our original story last month showing how a woman had her car towed right out of her apartment complex while she was recovering from the coronavirus, well, he decided to step up to the plate and cover the entire bill. After our story aired, we had a viewer reach out to us who wanted to make things right, and so I actually have $250 cash to cover the cost of the tow.
Oh, thank you. This really helps and means a lot that people really do care and see when things aren't right, they're not right, and I appreciate it.
We first met PAULA MANDARICH and her daughter last month following a controversial tow that took place at this Pueblo apartment complex. On her 13th day of recovery following a positive COVID-19 test, Paula's daughter's car was towed, she says for expired tags. But DMV records show the tags were valid, she just didn't put the sticker on her car while quarantining. To make matters worse, Paula's daughter works directly with COVID patients and needed her car back for work.
When this happened, I said, you know what, I'm calling Eric Ross.
We spoke with RMA Towing by phone. They stand by the tow and said they have an agreement with the apartment complex to tow vehicles not in compliance with community standards. Although the contracts are not public record, we do know some apartment complexes and HOA-regulated communities will tow cars if they do not display a current tag on their license plate, regardless of whether you renewed your tags and are simply waiting for them in the mail. And while police give drivers a 30-day grace period before writing a ticket, pandemic or not, we discovered tow companies are not required to follow those rules. The law appears to play in their favor, and arguing ethics to win your case against a tow company can be tough.
You know, when you go to an attorney and they say it's going to cost you a lot of money, you don't have too many other places to go. And this gets out there in the community. It goes to all of us normal people that have issues, and they know now that they have an avenue.
They have a voice, yeah.
They have an avenue to go to.
Of course, we don't deserve any credit for the tow refund Paula and her daughter received. The viewer who donated the money deserves the credit, but wishes to remain anonymous. Meanwhile, the family is grateful for the generosity others have shown during these challenging times.
We never thought, even a second thought, that somebody would reach out to us like that. And that is, to me, is going the extra mile, and it just touches our heart.
And RMA Towing has an F rating with the Better Business Bureau. We also discovered the company has multiple complaints on file with the state's Public Utilities Commission. We're currently reviewing those complaints and may have an update here for you shortly. Allison?
And Eric, let's go back to the issue at hand. Shouldn't a tow company be able to know whether your registration is valid before towing your car?
Unfortunately, no. Unlike law enforcement, which can instantly tell on their computer system whether you have a valid registration tag, tow companies don't have instant DMV access, so they're simply going off the stickers that are on your vehicle. Now, a lot of people say, well, I live in an HOA-regulated community or an apartment complex and I've already renewed my tags. I'm simply waiting for the sticker. What do I do? Well, in that case, the one thing you could do is print out your verification when you renew your tags online. Of course, if you've lost your sticker, printing a copy of your vehicle registration card that you've already received in the mail and then giving that to the apartment complex is also another option. By doing this and taking this precautionary step, it makes it a lot harder for tow companies to allege that you were towed for expired tags. Allison?
Eric, thank you. And if you believe your car has been illegally towed, you should file a complaint directly with the state's Public Utilities Commission. We have a link to their contact information posted on our website, KOAA.com.